what I think is nice is it's really about creating value and everyone's kind of working together to figure out ways to create more value in the ecosystem.
We're joined by Jamie from Disney. Jamie, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Addressable advertising is growing so fast. What's driving that shift?
I'd say there's two things. The first I would say is live. I think for decades we've said that CTV is the best of TV and digital brought together, and I don't think it fully was. And now that there's more live being activated within addressable, I think the audience is there. The other thing is I think that we're finally not just trying to replicate a linear experience, and it's a different experience. I think the viewers expect more. We have so many tools at our disposal and we can make it better.
Where does that lead? Because, streaming is maturing very quickly. Where does addressable advertising go?
I mean, it's a better experience for the viewer, right? It's a relevant ad. There's a constant feedback loop, so we're constantly learning what's working, what's not working, and it allows advertisers to be more thoughtful and make like a real connection. I mean, we're in Cannes, so everyone's talking about storytelling, but data makes you be able to be a better storyteller. You need the IP to connect, but then the data is really kind of bringing you in and letting you learn.
And in terms of being here at Cannes, what are you hearing on the ground when you're talking to advertisers and partners?
I mean, what I think is nice is it's really about creating value and everyone's kind of working together to figure out ways to create more value in the ecosystem. We all know that everyone's lives are hectic and it's chaotic, and you need to make that impression count and make that connection. So I think the connectivity is a big theme. Hearing a lot about like data collaboration across the different companies and how do I get Disney's data into a client's tools so they can plan smarter, they can learn. We're hearing a lot about live, which is great. There's also like a lot of commerce solutions. So anything that's going to enhance the experience is kind of what we're hearing.
So what are your predictions for the future? From all the things that you've been hearing, where do you think addressable advertising goes?
We're already in a really exciting time. Like if I look at what like Disney's doing, like you could now take an actual word, right? So if it's food, if it's travel, like all of our metadata is now tagged and you're able to actually insert an ad around that. So if you are a restaurant, a QSR, and you want to reach families sitting down and having a meal, you're able to insert based on that. We have new technology, new ad formats. It's biddable in real time. You're able to like capture those spikes. So I feel like we're pushing the limits so far. So I would say, like, I used to say 10 years ago, is TV is going to change more this year than it has in the last decade? Like, each week, it's changing. So I'm excited for the ride.
It's an incredible process. Well, thanks so much for joining us here to talk about it.
Thank you.